Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Good morning. I landed last night at Lima and I'm staying in Rainbow Hostel Miraflores. So they don't have breakfast included, so I ordered separately. That costed me 20 sols. Juice, coffee, and toast, avocado, and scrambled egg. And then after finishing breakfast, I'm going for a city tour, which is free. It's like a tip service. So I will show you the free city tour as well.
Hi everyone, my name is Ayang. It's a pleasure to meet you all today. I'm happy that we are kind of a big family, okay? And as I was saying, I will be your tour guide. I know I look older. so we're going to the historical center today. It's nothing like Miraflores or Barranco or other places around the beach because we're going to see the colonial Lima, okay? The foundation of Lima mostly. So you will be surrounded by old places and old houses around, okay guys? So I have some recommendations before we start the tour today. The first one, and I already told you, but I have new members here, is that I need you to get some cash as we're gonna take the Metropolitano bus from here to the historical center. It's gonna cost you 4 soles each, okay? And I have the card to make you pass very quick, so I appreciate if you give me your 4 soles now, but let's wait a second until I finish, please. The second recommendation for you guys is to stay together all the time, okay? As now that we are kind of a big group, so I will get worried about you all the time, and it's a very crowded area. Okay, guys? My next recommendation is you have sensitive skin. I recommend always sunscreen, as it's gonna get sunny later probably.
Just for your info, Lima has a metro service, which is an expressway. It's right in the middle of the road, and it's a dedicated lane for the express service. So, which is quicker than any of the taxis or any other normal buses. So, it's always better to go on these buses if you wanted to reach quickly, and it is safer too. But you do need a card, which we don't have it. The tour guide picked us up at 8 o'clock, so which is in the morning hours. She picked up 4 different hostels in the Miraflores, which are close by. And it's a bit morning rush, but it is pretty good rush hour. And you can see how much rush it is. The bus is pretty much packed. Yeah, it is just a morning rush, so we'll make it. And it's we were going to the Plaza de Armas and Kennedy Park, so I will show you further. Our tour guide advised us to put our backpacks to the front, so and she advised us not to keep any valuables inside your pockets. She suggested us to put it in the bag so that you can keep them in the safe. Pickpocketing is so high in this area.
Perfect. So, guys, welcome to San Martin Square. I know, guys, you kind of feel disappointed as you expected to see the main square. Hey, Dayan, where's the main square? We're not in the main square. But San Martin Square is one of the most important squares here in Lima. Don't worry, we will get our way to the main square. Okay, guys? So, at first, why does this place take the San Martin square name? Because as the man you can see over there in the horse, that man is Don Jose de San Martin. But who was that person? You may wonder, why is there a statue? Why is he so important? If you go to Chile or Argentina, you will see a statue of him as well. Okay? He was born in Argentina, and he was in charge of its independence in 1860. Then in Chile in 1880, and then he arrived to Peru in 1821 to declare the independence of the country. That is why he's really important here. He's considered one of our liberators, right? But as I was mentioning, he comes from the south part of America, but who came from the north of Peru. So his name was Simón Bolívar. Okay, so who was Simón Bolívar? He was also considered our liberator as well. But where is Simón Bolívar here? I mean, we have San Martin, where is Simón Bolívar, right? So the name of that hotel is the Bolívar Hotel, right? It is all a strategy from the owner of that place. As remember that we have been there in front, we came from the south, right? And if we go to this way, we're going to the south as well. And San Martin is here in this way, in this area. But if we go this way or that way, we're going to the north. And Simón Bolívar is there. Guys? So, below the Jose de San Martin, we will find a woman over there. So, if you can take a closer look, can you tell me what's on the woman's head?
Llama?
It's a llama, guys. So, but why is there a llama, young? It doesn't have any sense, right? But I want you to remember as well that she's, or just take a look, as she's wearing a helmet as well with two little horns in both streams. Also, she's holding two pieces of leaves. So, that represents our national shield. But before that, some of the people here, the citizens mostly, spread the rumor that the sculptor of this statue made a big mistake about the llama. So what happened? He has been told to make a llama the flame, because we have two meanings here in Spanish for llama. We have llama the flame and llama the animal. So he got confused and put the llama the animal there. Okay? But unfortunately, I have to say that that fact is not true, as I have been mentioning to you the other two elements. Guys? But those three elements represent our national shield. That means that she is our mother patria, our mother nation. Okay? As personally speaking, putting a flame over there doesn't have any sense. Okay, you will see the word Colón. That is the Colón Theater. It has been built in 1912. It's the oldest building here in San Martin Square. And the last time it has been closed was 2010. But I cannot assure you that it's still open or it's still closed, as the municipality of Lima always have restrictions if you want to over there. That means that you are in a building that is considered a national patrimony. That means that it's a very old building that has been restored. I'm talking about 16th and 17th century, right?
In 1975, two Italian brothers started this Rockies. They started a dish called pollo avarasia, and which is a grilled chicken they cook with Peruvian spices, which become so famous here So wherever you go in Peru, you can see one of these place. We arrived at Basilica and Priory of Nuestra Senora de la Merced, which is Church of La Merced, which is dated to 1535. It's one of the Roman Catholic Church located in Lima. This was primarily built to educate the Incas during that time. Many of these Spanish structures, the foundation was Inca foundation. They built on top of many Inca structures. The church is so beautiful, you can see. ఇక్కడ ఫోన్ సర్వీసెస్లో అండి ఇక్కడ 2 మేజర్ కంపెనీలు ఉన్నాయి. ఒకటి క్లారో అని, ఇంకొకటి బైటెల్ అని. నేను బైటెల్ తీసుకున్నాను. బైటెల్ యాక్చువల్గా చీప్ అండ్ బెస్ట్. 30 GB వచ్చేసి 30 డేస్కి ఆల్మోస్ట్ నాకు 46 సోల్ పడింది. చాలా తక్కువ యాక్చువల్గా. అదే క్లారో అయితే చాలా ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్. బైటల్ కవరేజ్ కూడా చాలా బాగుంది. మీరు ఇక్కడ ఏదైనా స్టోర్లో తీసుకోవచ్చు. నేను యాక్చువల్గా ఏం చేశానంటే హాస్టల్లో తీసుకున్నా. హాస్టల్ వాడే చేశాడు రిసెప్షన్లో. సో అందుకని నేను బైటలే వాడుతున్నాను. ఇంకా మేము ప్లాజా డియామాస్ దగ్గరే ఉన్నామండి, నడుస్తున్నాము. ఇక్కడ దగ్గరలో మ్యూజియం ఏదో ఉందంట, అక్కడికి కూడా వెళ్తాం. This military march is during the shift change, which happens every day at 11 o'clock at the presidential palace.
Center of Lima, we will find many things, but the most important thing, for example, we have that place, okay, that is called the Government Palace, or in Spanish, Palacio de Gobierno. Right? It is where
The
our
Government
next
Palace Center.
current president is living right now with her family. She is called Dina Boluarte, okay, our current president right now. But this place hasn't built just like that, just right there. It could be built here, it could be built anywhere, but they decided to build it there, as before being that building, it has been the main temple of the pre-Incas culture called Lima. Guys? So, when Francisco Pizarro arrived to Lima in 1535, and actually the foundation started during that day, being precise, it happened January 18th. Okay, guys? So remember, I want you to remember July, independence. January, the foundation of Lima. Right?
In the picture, you're looking at Ellen Gracia. He served as the president of Peru for twice, and he's the most corrupted politician. And day they were trying to arrest him, he committed a suicide. And there is a controversy too. Many people believe that he's still alive and hiding somewhere, because then nobody saw his dead body, and they buried him only in the presence of family, so nobody knows what happened to him. But the good thing he did was starting this educational center, where many kids from the Peru and Lima, they are unable to read anything. So after doing this after starting this educational center, he started making forceful education for all the kids. It's a beautiful, at least he did something good during his tenure, and it's beautiful inside too. Right behind this education center museum, there is a railway station. They used to have trains leaving from Lima to Puno, but as of now they do run, but they are not taking any more passengers legally. But some people suggested that they do. Some of the people, they still take a train from here. It's our time to taste the famous churro at Lima. Yeah, churro is it's a very sweet. Yeah, we got the caramel stuffed one, and it's very sweet. So I tried it for the first time. It's good, but lots of sugar in it. And churro is actually from the Chinese. It's not Peruvian. So the churro name came from the Chinese.
Thinking, or they're still thinking, that the slaves used those tunnels to escape to Ica. The slaves who were managed to escape from the owners. Okay? But to me, it doesn't have any sense, as of course from Lima to go to Ica, it takes us 3 to 4 hours. How would someone or a group of people would build a tunnel from here to Ica, right? Can take many years, probably. Okay? So, but one thing for sure is that, yes, many slaves managed to escape and looking for protection in churches. So what did the churches do? Of course, they give them protection, but only for 3 days. And after those 3 days, they go their own way. Okay, guys? So if you want to take a look, more information about these catacombs and also museum, I also invite you to get there after the tour if you like. It's gonna cost you 20 soles for those who wants to get in, and it's open every half an hour. Okay, you also have the opportunity to choose the language as well. It is a very good place. I recommend it so much.
So this is our final stop for the day tour, free city tour. It's a Pirate Wolf Park. She wanted to show us the other side of Peru as well. Like the mountain you are seeing is the most dangerous place they call in the Lima. So they advise not to go there, right by the hill. And they used to have a lot of pirates here when there was Lima River, but Lima River was dried out, so they can't reach over here right now. So the cross you are seeing, and there is a way for the walkway going up as well. So many of the people, they used to do a pilgrimage by walk, going from down all the way reaching the cross church over there. Hello everyone, if you guys ever wanted to exchange money, visit these guys in the Yellow West. They give you the best rate when you are comparing with any of the ATM or any of the exchange company. These guys are the best and they are legit, and you always can count on them. And if you have any doubts, you can take it to the nearby bank or somewhere whether the notes are real or not. This is my first meal in Lima. I ordered a starter yaka, and I ordered fried chicken with pesto pasta. It's tasted pretty good, and we are close to the Wolf Park. Yeah, I came to one of the metro supermarket close to the Plaza de Armas, Wolf Park actually, which is a walkable distance too. So we were just walking around, and we means the people I met in the tour. So walking around, they have a lot of vegetables and lots of fruits and everything. So if you are doing a trips or anything, it's always better to carry your own snacks instead of buying at the shops. You can always come to the metros and you can buy here. They do sell the wine and the liquor as well, so in case if you are looking for those ones. And they have a lot of stuff, everything. Most of the stuff you need it for a trip, you will get it. And people, even if anybody wants to cook by themselves, they can do that one as well, and you are able to get everything over here, and it's pretty easy. Same like how you shop in Canada Superstore or Kmart or Walmarts in US. It's pretty much same here too, and they have a lot of selection too. So it's pretty good and cheap. And tomorrow I'm going to Paracas. I booked a Peru hop for 6 days, traveling from Lima to Cusco. It's a hop in, hop out service. I wanted to review their services too. It's very expensive when you are compare with other operators, but I wanted to see how they are doing it. Please stay tuned and like my video and subscribe so that you won't miss any of the videos. And thank you for visiting my channel.